This video is not going to be our normal global news, world updates, prepping, SHTF type of video, right? Today we're going to talk about something that, it's happening in my area. It's probably happening in your area too, more than likely, if you have kids that's in school. Growing up, I went to a small school. We were classified as a 1A school, which means we had very few people in the school. We had maximum 16 players on the football team, that type of situation. And you had to raise money, right? We sold stuff like donuts. I can remember Krispy Kreme donuts, selling them. This is going to shock y'all. I remember plain was $2 and field donuts were $3, or you could do 2 for $5 on a plain. I still remember that to this day because I have seen that going around again, and these donuts were like $10 for plain. But we would raise money that way. Turkey shoots, chili sales, all kind of stuff, right? Community type stuff. Well, today they brought in a thing for this school I'm going to talk about is a large school. It's a 3A, which is a lot, maybe even 4A. I'm not sure. Let's say it's 3 or 4A. It's a big school compared to where I went to school. They're raising money for football. This is what it says. We would like you to be part of the Football 2020 fundraising drive. You are identified by one of our young men as someone that would be willing to support our program. Each football player has a goal of generating donations of $20 or more from 20 people. All donations will be used to help pay for equipment purposes, facility improvements, maintenance during the 2024 football season. We hope you consider making a tax-deductible donation to support the football program of 2024. Now they send this out, right? That's $400 is what they expect each player to raise. And nowadays, why are they not doing stuff like let's have a turkey shoot, let's have a chili cook-off, let's have, you know what I'm talking about, more of a community deal. Now they just send this home and tell them, hey, you got to mail this to 20 people. You've got to physically send this to 20 people that you know and hope they give us $20. $400. This is a junior high football player too, 8th grader. Now, high school, this school gets a lot of money. I mean, it's not a rich school or nothing like that. They're country folks, but it's a big school. They have a lot of nice equipment compared to where I went to school and the way the team still is where I went to school now. Down there, it's funded by the community. But they do all kinds of stuff, right? Even our high school, before the season starts, they'll sell raffles chances on all kinds of stuff, right? You might win a car. You might win anything, right? This right here upset me. This is teaching them, hey, you don't have to go out and talk to nobody. Just mail them this letter, right? You got to use your stamps too. So, I mean, mail this letter and hope they give us some money. It's got to the point now where sports has become very, very expensive. I've told you, Pee Wee, it used to be around $75 in my area for a kid to play Pee Wee. Now it's over $100. And out here at this school, their Pee Wee sports, you pay $100 to play baseball. Then you got to buy the uniform, and then you got to buy the trophy. So you're in at about $300, $200 to $300 for the kid to play sports. And I think sports is important. Some people may think it's not, Do I think it teaches you lifelong goals and makes you a great citizen? No, but it teaches you some things, right? How to work as a team, how to keep pushing when you're tired and things like that, right? And how sometimes, guess what? You're not going to win everything you try, right? There's going to be days that you lose, and that gets me off on another one about how, nobody wants to keep score no more and everybody gets a trophy, right? That's not teaching them nothing. They need to learn to lose at a young age so when they get out here and get into society that they don't know how to handle losing, right? You can lose in anything. You can lose your job, lose your wife, lose your husband, couldn't pay your car, you lost your car, couldn't pay your power got cut off, But the way they're doing these donations now, my school, the old school, the kids get out in the community, if they're doing some type of fundraiser, they'll actually go out door to door, And we have so many people that's moved in our area that's not from here. They're from bigger cities, right? And they come in. I believe it was last year or the year before, our school was doing a fundraiser, and this woman got on Facebook wanting to know who these people were. The kid come up and told them, I'm so-and-so from so-and-so school. We're raising money for our football program. But she got on Facebook warning people that this kid was out in the neighborhood, going to people's houses, knocking on doors. That's the type of society we're in now too. That's why you don't, like, if you're broke down on the side of the road, you very rarely see anybody stop to help you. That's the way we are now. You got people so scared to interact with people. They're so scared to interact with people. They all, oh God, that person's on my property. It's a kid. They're coming up with a paper in their hand. Number one, I would open the door and say, "Can I help you?" Right? And when they told me what they were doing, I'd be like, if I had money, I'll donate. If I don't, I don't. But to get on Facebook and start screaming that there's kids running around in the neighborhood knocking on doors, makes no sense. $400. And they'll do more fundraisers. Don't get me wrong. But this is just to get them kicked off. $400 per player. This team averages 30 players, right? It's a lot of money. A lot of money. I know equipment costs a lot of money. Football equipment, sports equipment costs a lot of money. But back when I was in school too, they furnished everything, your cleats and everything, right? You had to buy your workout gear, your hoodie, sweatpants, shorts, and t-shirt. You had to buy that and your hat. But it's got to the point now where you got to buy your kids cleats. They don't even furnish mouthpieces at this school. You got to buy their own mouthpiece, which you don't reuse them. When I was in school, they just had the big box over there that had them in the packs, and you grabbed one when you needed it, right? This is why a lot of kids can't play sports right here. This right here keeps them from playing. Some kids could be a great athlete, right? But they don't get the chance because they can't afford to play. Now, they don't keep them from playing if they don't sell this, but you understand what I'm saying. A lot of parents would look at it and be like, I don't have $400, or I don't have $100 to buy your equipment or this or that, and I can't let you play. And that's not good. Should it be free? I don't know. We pay all kind of tax money for everything, and I understand football programs, baseball programs, basketball, soccer, all this stuff costs a lot of money, right? Costs a lot of money. But this way they're doing it now, here, you fold this up, you put somebody's address on it that you put your stamp on it and you mail it to them and hope that they give $20. That just irked me wrong. This I don't understand this. Why are we doing stuff like this now? Why are we sending out papers and requesting $20 or more? Specifically, it says has a goal of generating donations of $20 or more from 20 people. Money's tight, y'all. Do you have an extra $20 to throw around? Some people be like, yeah, that's nothing. Around here, after taxes, that's 2 or 3 hours worth of your day at work, right? And then, I don't know. It's getting to the point, like I told you, everywhere we turn, it's money, 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 right? I don't care if you're making $250,000, $1 million, or $10,000 a year, excuse me. It's getting to the point where everything is getting too expensive. It's getting that point, Go look at football cleats and stuff now. And of course now you got to have a certain brand of cleat, right? You got to have Under Armour or Nike or whatever brand that school runs, right? You got to have that certain, and you're $100 in that, right? Sports has gotten to the point where a lot of kids can't play because it's so expensive. Now, should every kid play sports? Should they be forced to play sports? No. But if the kid's interested in playing sports or whatever, he should have a chance to play, right? But they just get priced out. They get priced out, and it starts all the way down in peewee, in little kids, right? And then you got parents out here that have travel ball. They go play everywhere else. This paper just hit me wrong. Telling a kid you got to mail this to 20 people. Number one, why not tell them, go talk to 20 people? Just mailing it to them and telling them that you got to have $20 or more, With the way money is around here now, I would think they would be happy if somebody had $1 and they donated $1, right? I don't know. I don't see a problem. Excuse me, I ate some chili mac and it was really hot. I made it homemade and it's making my nose run. But I don't have a problem with fundraisers like turkey shoots. I don't even know if you can have turkey shoots anymore. Probably not. Turkey shoots, bake sales, things like that. I don't have an issue with that, or some form of fundraising event. But when it comes down, this right here, it makes me feel like when a presidential candidacy, you get a letter in the mail wanting to donate money to their campaign. Now some people will do it and be happy to do it. It saves them time. But that just struck me wrong, sending that like that. Let me know your thoughts on it. Do you think they should be sending letters like this, or do you think they should be going door to door? Or, understand the letters easier on the parents because they're not having to waste gas to do it, right? But I don't know. It's just, this is my video for today. Sorry if something big happens, we'll get on. There was a plane crash in Alaska, I heard, but everybody stay safe. Keep your head on a swivel. Be aware of your surroundings at all times. Protect yourself and your family at all times. At that moment, you're the only person who can do it. And let me know your thoughts on this, on what you think about how much it costs for a kid to play sports now. I mean, it's getting to the point where a lot of kids ain't going to get to play because they just can't afford it, right? And do you think sports is important? I'm 50-50 on it. I think it is, good, but I don't think you should have to play, if that makes any sense. Let me know your thoughts on it. Stay safe, keep prepping, and watching the mail for donation letters this year, I guess. Stay safe.